Hey everyone, this is Borvok. Going to do another Ramble review, this time Titans number 22. 22 is a good number. But in the previous video, we covered Titans number 21, and I covered Titans 20 a while back. So if you're seeing this and you're not seeing those, I recommend it. This is part 3 in an ongoing arc. I forget what the arc is called, and I don't think it says in this one. I don't want to waste time looking it up. But yeah, with that being said, let's jump right in and we'll see what this is all about. So we last left off in the previous issue. Cheshire, no. Cheshire was working for the Brain and Monsieur Mala, and the Brain had just said that he had figured out climate control, and he was starting to create some storms. It looked like, we don't know that, but it kind of looked like that in the panels. And Roy Harper was also confronting. He was confronting Cheshire, and they were about to start fighting. So we know that Donna Troy is stuck up on the watchtower for some reason. They're afraid that she might turn into a monster, do something bad. So we got a little bit of apparently a spoiler here. Donna Troy unleashed. Apparently they don't actually have her. I mean, obviously they don't actually have her chained up in the watchtower. But this is as covers tend to be, this is very symbolic. And you've got the Flash, Batman, and presumably Superman watching on. Again, symbolically here. She breaks free of her chains. So we're going to see how that happens, if that happens. But we start up. They're getting some calls here. Donna wants to know what's going on. And Diana says, it's an emergency. Batman says there's a bunch of storms going on, which, again, is probably Monsieur Mala. So he's looking and he's sending out the team. Nice little, almost not really double page. It's a panel that goes between pages. That's nice. So Batman's going to call the shots. He's going to send out the team to go encounter the storms. Superman gets caught. Donna's wondering what she can do to help. I really like that posture. She looks really cute, really unsure, but still formal. I like how she's drawn. I like this artist. It's going to say in a bit, but I like how he draws women and men, of course. But Batman's saying, hey, you're under house arrest here, basically, or watchtower arrest. We'll take care of the issues. Just get back to your room and stay safe. And we cut back to the fight. Roy Harper is fighting one of Cheshire's men. They looked like they might be ninjas in the last episode, or in the last issue, but they kind of look just like thugs here. Maybe they, I guess they have no reason to be assassins if Cheshire is working for the Brain and Mala. It's more likely that they would be thugs. In the Nightwing issue, which is I think actually takes place after this, she's working for the League of Shadows and therefore has ninjas with her. Maybe that's where I'm getting confused. But these guys did kind of look like ninjas in the last issue. But it makes sense they would just kind of be some thugs. And they're getting the better of him, and she's watching. She's not fighting him yet. It says it must be hurting you so much, and I wonder if that's kind of symbolic. Maybe I'll come back to that in the ramble section of this video. But we've got a page here of Mala and the Brain talking. The Brain's at 60%. They're working their way up towards 100, and at 60% of whatever, I don't know what 100% is, apparently like quantum god level or something. But at 60%, he's able to control the weather, so that's pretty crazy. Mala's kind of worried about him, and he's worried about himself too. He's saying, Brain, this might not be good for you. No one's ever been this smart before. And also, what's to become of me once you're so much smarter than I am, like god level smart? Are you going to need me anymore? And the Brain is kind of reassuring him, but the Brain is also getting colder and colder as time goes on, slowly. So Mala's afraid for him and for himself. But we'll skip ahead. The Batman sent the Green Lanterns out to take care of some stuff, and now they're encountering what looked like the Brain, little brain bots, I guess, and they don't know what those are. Cyborg, meantime, is having some trouble with the storm he was sent out to. The Flash and Diana as well are saying, hey, these storms aren't regular storms. They're targeting us. They're targeting him too. They're targeting them. They targeted Superman. We saw back at the beginning. So these are not regular storms. Batman's trying to figure what's going on, and Donna helps herself to a portal. And we're not sure. She's probably tying 2 and 2 together and saying that, hey, Roy said something big was happening. Batman, the Justice League didn't believe me. But Roy probably needs my help. That's probably what she's thinking, and she's going to VoIP down there with the transporter. Batman doesn't like that idea because, again, she's under house arrest for a reason, apparently. And Batman's looking into some things, and the Watchtower itself starts attacking him. And here's the clue. He says, hey, it's the Brain and the Brotherhood of Evil. And the Brain says, well, yeah, I mean, good guess for someone of your low intelligence. You got it right. But, I mean, I gave you a few big hints here. So it doesn't take that much intelligence. So Batman's got to deal with those bots. Mala and the Brain are still discussing it. The Brain saying, hey, pump me up with more power. And Mala's not sure about it, but he's still helping him out. We've got Roy Harper is struggling. All these thugs are overpowering him. That's going to take some time to heal, probably right there. Punch to the face. It looks like he's got like marinara sauce, like he just coughed it up, but that's not marinara. And only now Cheshire is stepping in, and she's saying, you're pretty much beat to death already. I'm going to put you out of your misery, at which point Donna Troy jumps in, and this is somehow she was able to track Roy down. She know where he would be. I'm not sure how, but I'm sure she has her ways. And she's going to fight Cheshire. And this is a great fight that ensues here. We got she's doing a flip over Donna, Cheshire is, and then Donna just watangs her in the face with a shield, Captain America style. She retorts with a crack to Donna Troy's neck, presumably. These are brutal fights. No one could survive these. But Roy's so we've got the two fights going on. Roy is kind of trying to fight these goons, but they already basically have him beat. And the two girls are doing their fight. They're distracted watching the two girls fight, saying, hey, should we help her out? And the other guy's like, nah, man, she's an Amazon. Leave it between them. And then Roy comes up and he sucker punches them while they're watching the girls fight. This gives this guy a bloody nose, like that's gonna hurt. And gives this other guy, shows him the business with a sword. I'm sure that's not lethal because Roy makes a point of not killing later, but that's still pretty brutal. The two girls are going to continue to fight, and Cheshire actually goads Donna, saying, hey, the Justice League was afraid that you would become a monster, kill me and prove them right. And Roy saves her the trouble, seemingly. Just a what? I guess that's the sound a bow makes, an arrow makes flying through the wall, and gets her right in the chest. Troy's not so sure about that. She says, you killed her, and he just that's pretty cool pose right there, and it looks defiant. But then he says, you know, I wouldn't do that. It's a stun arrow. And I like that. He's a Green Arrow's former sidekick. Of course, he's got his trick arrows and stuff. So the two of them are back together, and he's going to help her track down wherever he's got the location of where he thinks all this is happening, where the Brain and Mala are. And they've got a surprise coming their way because they've got those brain bots too. And in a seemingly normal looking building, it's not so normal on the inside, and they're going to have to fight these guys off, just the two of them. So tune in next time. It says next time, mind over matter. And that's the end of the issue. I give this a recommend. Again, go pick this up. Great art. I love how this guy draws women. I love how he draws men. I love how he draws... I skipped. I didn't pay enough attention. I need to pay more attention to this guy's name. Paul Pelletier is the pencilist on this, and he's great. And all the other guys who go into this too. The inker, the colorist, all those people play a part. The letterist. All these guys are great. and the writer, of course. So yeah, go pick this up. I recommend it. Pick up issues 20 and 21 if you can find them. I do recommend it. If you can't find them, this will all be coming out in trade paperback at some point in the future, I'm sure. But well, you know, why wait? Go get it. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If this is all you want, you're out after the review. Just leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to hang out for a little bit longer, I think I'm going to go through and ramble about a few things post-review, so that's what's next. For those of you who are leaving, again, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. And for the rest of you, there was a couple of things that kind of got my attention that I wanted to talk about. I did want to say it hit me recently that I really like Donna Troy's outfit, but I kind of missed her old one. I don't remember. I wasn't reading comics regularly back when she was formerly alive, I guess, before they killed her, before they brought her back again. But her old costume, if I remember right, was like just a starry night sky. And it looked different in every panel. So it was almost holographic. Like not holographic in this sense, but you know, holographic in the actual sense of like modern holographics where you turn something and it looks different. Where you could almost see the starry night sky through her costume. Like her costume was almost like a void that showed like galaxies and stars in it. And I kind of miss that. I like this one too, but I like that one. So I'm not sure if I'd want it instead of this one, but I don't know. If you guys liked either of the costumes, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm kind of 50-50 on that. Again, this one is really good, but maybe I'll go read through some old comics and just enjoy the old one too at some point. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about Cheshire too. You notice Roy is fighting these goons and he's getting beat down and she's not helping. She said in a previous issue that she had to deal with the past, talking about him. She had to lie to him and use him, but she's not one for sentiment and that he wouldn't be a problem. Well, he's proving to be a problem, and his friend the Amazon is proving to be a problem too. Not yet, but, well, kind of, but in a few pages. But I think she does have a little sentiment. I don't think she wants to hurt him, but I think she has to. At least with her current job, with her current personality, she doesn't have she's more important to herself than he is. She's a selfish character, and she's not a good character. She doesn't have a good sense of morality. She's not doing what's right here. She's doing what pays. And she made that clear even when she first talked to Roy. She lied about what the job was. She said she was working as a mercenary to help people, but she's not. She's working for Mala and the brain. But she is working for money. She's not working for what's right. She's not doing what's good. But I think she can't help but still have feelings for him. And we get a little hint. There's a little meta hint, I think. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it says, it must be hurting you so much. And that's Mala talking to the brain about his super intelligence and the toll it's having on his body. But I think this hurts her a little bit too, whether she'll admit it or not. And it's not until, we'll skip ahead here. Got Batman, we got more Mala. Back to the fight here. It's not until he's almost beaten to death that she's actually out of compassion, almost, not really compassion, but she's finally going to put him out of his misery, and she can probably justify that to herself more easily than she could fighting him earlier. But I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into that. These two have fought before. She's not a good character. I do still like her costume. I like how she's drawn, but again, not a character you want to trust, and he's learning that. Maybe he might fall for it again. But just some interesting. I thought that might be some interesting subtext. Let me know if you guys agree with that or not. I do like I like all of this art. I like the silhouetting of Red Arrow, basically Arsenal, and Donna Troy, the red and the blue. Again, it's very stylistic. That's very nice. Silhouettes wouldn't really look like this, but that's really cool stylization. So again, we're going to have to see what happens next. I really like this issue. This will be a good trade paperback when it comes out. I assume it will include the annual too, which completes the story. Got the Watchmen here. I did flip through the ads and I was thinking, this is obviously, you've got Wonder Woman figure for sale, DC Core PVC statues. You got Batgirl. I don't know why she almost looks like a doofus. She's smiling almost too much. And I kind of like this costume, but it kind of also feels a little bit tainted to me based on the recent Batgirl comics and some of the silly politics, silly politics going on there, and just some of the other stuff. I kind of like the outfit, but a little bit too leather snap. I don't know. That face is just a little weird, but maybe I'm nitpicking. Got a Batman one, looks really cool. That's obviously the rebirth version of Batman. And I saw Joker, and again, we know that there are 3 Jokers now, or at least that the identity of Joker is 3. I think there are 3 Jokers. I think we learned that in some of the early rebirth issues. But which Joker is this? Is this a rebirth Joker? If so, which one? And I want to know that. I was just thinking about that. If you look closely at the eyes, it's like he's got like regular skin tone for his eyes, like, and only the rest of his face is white, as if the white is just makeup, and he's got regular skin tone, which I don't think is how the Joker is supposed to be, unless this is some special Joker that I'm not familiar with. I thought his skin was bleached by the chemicals in his origin. So I want to know what's going on here, unless this is just an oversight or a stylistic choice. But yeah, I'm curious about that. So maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll find out as Rebirth continues on, or figure out which Joker this is. Is this the main Joker? Have we seen Joker in Rebirth, aside from on monitors? Has he actually shown up? I haven't been reading the main Batman book, so let me know, guys. Is there a default canon Joker? I know there are 3 in Rebirth, but is there a default Joker in the Batman book? Maybe I have to check out the Batman book again to find out, do a little research. I think that's all I have to waste your time with. Got some cool Teen Titans statues. That's Wonder Girl. I don't think that's Donna Troy, because I think Donna Troy is usually blue. But I know there have been several Wonder Girls. I kind of liked the Wonder Girl in the previous Teen Titans, the New 52 Teen Titans, but that they had some melodrama in that was kind of weird, and some social justice-y stuff I wasn't into. Just some weirdness that took away from the story, but I enjoyed it. I think what I did read, and until I ended up not reading anymore for various reasons, not reading the issues anymore for various reasons and issues, I guess. That's all I really have to ramble about here. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on just those random thoughts about, Cheshire's feelings, or which Joker we're dealing with, what Joker that figurine is, what Jokers there are in the Rebirth universe right now. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think again. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Thanks a lot. And again, this is a recommend. Go pick it up if you can find it. If you like what you saw here, go read it through more carefully. I skipped a few pages for the sake of brevity and copyright. So go read the whole thing for yourself. It's worth it. At least for me, and you'll know for yourself after seeing this whether this is for you or not. But again, thanks again. Going a little long here. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.